Just when you thought the left couldn't go any lower, they get a shovel and start digging. This Tucker Carlson situation is hardly unique. This is just the latest example of the left trying to flex their authoritarian muscle and pound anyone who disagrees with them into submission. If they really cared about what people say in the past or in the present, they would have no problem going after Don Lemon for what he actually says on TV or what Joey Behar says on TV, right? This is what happens when they turn a blind eye to the insane double standards in the name of silencing opposition. That's what this is all about. That's why they have these left-wing watchdog groups going after Fox News. What a coincidence. Let's go after our opposition, but then let's claim to be centrist. Like, oh, we just want to make sure it's fair and honest for everyone. Right, sure. Tucker Carlson, in my opinion, did the right thing by not bowing down. Instead, he doubled down. He showed them, like, look, I have a backbone. You're not going to bully me. If you want to use your fascist tactics, because that's what it is when you talk about, oh, let's go after his advertisers and have them distance themselves from him. Let's demand Fox News fire him. Meanwhile, Ralph Northam sits in the governor's mansion of Virginia still. Again, insane double standards. But they're hemorrhaging support because the average person is able to see right through this. They're able to see the double standards and identity politics destroying the Democrat Party, right? And how you can dig up someone's past and use it as a dagger to get them to bend the knee. If you apologize like Kevin Hart did, it doesn't matter. That's not good enough for them. They still will shame you. They will throw you under the bus. It's like, oh no, you said something 15 years ago. You're a homophobe today. You're not allowed to change. The left doesn't believe in people being able to change their ways. Because if they did, they would give Tucker a pass. But because they don't believe that, why is Ralph Northam still in the governor's mansion? You know, how is it that Roseanne can send out a tweet and 30 minutes later, she is fired, publicly denounced with authority from ABC? Fired from a show named after her. They are going to collapse under the weight of their own bullshit. And we've seen so many examples of it. You want to go back to Kavanaugh last year. Okay, I thought we were believing all women. So how come the lieutenant governor of Virginia, Justin Fairfax, is still the lieutenant governor? I thought Kavanaugh had to resign, right? Believe all women. Even if there's no evidence, there's no corroboration. People like Ilhan Omar are allowed to skip along scot-free with minimal criticism. That's what happens when you use identity politics. Someone like Ilhan Omar can be shielded behind the cloak of this artificially created intersectional identity, right? It's like the more intersectional you are, the more protected you are, the more justified you are in your criticism. And then you can just kind of say and do what you want and get away with it. And then people like Nancy Pelosi will go out there and say, oh, she just didn't understand the ways of her words and how hurtful they are. Okay, that's the soft bigotry of low expectations. And we know it's full of shit, Nancy. The shielding of Islam is going to destroy the country, not just the Democrat Party. It's going to destroy the country because we all know it's just an attack on Christianity. If it's not, why are we going after Christian bakers? Why are we attacking Christianity? And then they go after Judge Jeanine. I'm sorry, did she get something wrong by criticizing Ilhan Omar? Other than her having wrongthink for being on Fox News and having a conservative point of view, was that criticism not fair? Was it not accurate? Was it a lie? I mean, Congress changed a 181-year rule for her to be able to wear her hijab on the job. Shout out Jericho Green for that one. I mean, doesn't that prove that she is maybe more loyal to her own faith than she is to the Constitution, to the United States of America? I mean, let's call it what it is. Let's stop pretending like Islam is not incompatible with American values. Like it's not directly opposed to freedom and liberty and the Constitution. Like, why are we changing rules for one person? One person, we have to change everything. This sense of entitlement is insane to me. What does it matter? And the same thing goes for Christianity, Judaism. Why are you wearing any of that to work? Especially when it's not about you. You were elected to represent constituents. Oh, I forgot. Her constituents share her beliefs. See, people don't want to be honest and talk about the ills of Islam. Like, let's just be real about it. Look at what she's doing right now. Look what she's saying. There's a swirl of chaos around one person. Like, if we're going to talk about this, let's have a candid conversation. And let's not shame anybody. Let's not try to silence people. You notice people on the right aren't trying to silence. I will defend to the death someone's ability to speak freely, even if it's against me, even if they're trying to insult me. They still have the right to say it. We need to let ideas compete in the marketplace, because the best ones will rise to the top, which is why I'm against silencing the Klan and silencing all these people who have all this hate. Let them speak it, because it's not popular. The ideas don't spread. That's why they're the minority. Just had to get that out there. The double standards continue. Tucker Carlson did the right thing. Judge Jeanine did the right thing, not bowing down to the authoritarian left, trying to flex their muscle, trying to use these fascist tactics to shame opposition and silence free speech of those who criticize them. Good luck to you guys in 2020. It's going to be an uphill climb.